2022 is over, and here are the 4 things in my takeaways of 2022 and what I personally learned in 2022. The first thing I learned is I could freaking do this. And as I gained momentum, the more confident I got. Many of you know in 2014, I sold my company, went into corporate for 6 years, and I really liked collecting a paycheck, but I didn't like the red tape. I didn't like being my own boss. I missed being an entrepreneur, and finally got the confidence to go back into it. And I'm so happy that I did. I mean, it is just the best thing. And as I started getting success, the more success I got, the more confident I got. And I just realized, like, I could freaking do this, right? So that's the first thing I learned. The second thing I learned is when you're scaling a company and you're scaling quickly, there's a lot of challenges. The first challenge you have is you need people quickly. And unfortunately, when you need to hire quickly, you hire the wrong people. The problem is when you hire the wrong people, people that are not for your company, all they want is money, they're selfish, they're all about themselves, they end up being not only cogs in the wheel, but they end up really damaging your culture. And sometimes I kept people around too long instead of firing them because I get sad to fire people. But I really should have gotten rid of the cancers way quicker. And so a lesson learned there is if somebody's cancerous, get rid of them. You can't feel bad because guess what? It ends up spoiling the rest and it could ruin your company. So best thing I learned there. And the other thing is when you're scaling really fast, the problem is you have to go really quickly. And it's a lot of work, and year one, it's a lot of rolling up your sleeves, and sometimes people just don't have what it takes. And you might hire people that are not type A, that are go, and it burns them out. And what that just means is they're just not the right person for a startup. And it's sad, but the reality that not everybody's really meant for that. The third thing I learned is you got to really trust you put in your inner circle. The higher up you get, the more money you make, the more you have to be really careful who you let in. And my business coach always told me this. And I've always been, I thought, really good at picking the right people for my inner circle. But the truth is I'm not. Sometimes I'm too nice. And I want to help everybody. But the truth is, the phrase, no good deed goes unpunished. I always try to do good things and it always just backfired. So what I've learned is I have to be really careful on who I allow in my inner circle. And it's probably one of my biggest lessons that I learned all year. The fourth thing that I learned is when you unclog the wheel and you put the right people in the right places, it is incredible what happened. We literally doubled our income in the last 45 days. And we did that because we got rid of anything that was stopping us, any process, people, just bad blood, whether it was negativity or not the right talent or not the right person or not the right process, whatever it was, we removed all of the friction in our business. And not only do I feel like a weight off my shoulders, and I wake up now every day remotivated because I lost my motivation, I have to be honest, and I really didn't want to do it anymore. And as soon as I cleaned house and fixed all the problems in my business, we just soared, and you don't double a multi-million-dollar agency and coaching company in 45 days like that unless you really unclog. We had such clogged wheels, and just to be honest, I had blinders on. I did not even see the cogs in the wheel. So as a leader, you always have to be on the lookout. You always have to be looking at what is out there and where's the friction in your company. If you think there's no problems in your company, you're wrong. There's always problems. It just means you're not looking hard enough. And I was not looking hard enough. So those are the 4 lessons that I had in 2022. We have a crazy goal for us in our company, and we're chasing 15 million in 2023, and I feel confident we're going to hit it. And we already are well on our way, and we have the right team now, and I have the right leadership, and I have the right partners, and I have the right attitude. Because at the end of the day, if I don't have the right attitude and I'm not in it, it's not going to happen. So anyway, I hope that's helpful for somebody out there. I am just amped for 2023. I couldn't be in a better place. And I hope you had a great 2022. And if you didn't, then make 2023. And even if you did, make 2023 even better. Because this is the year that we go and we get what we want, guys. Happy New Year.